Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 148. Okay, at the end of last episode, we were looking at fixing up the copper that we're using. But there is one thing I want to do first. Your nickel, where's the zinc come in? I want to make sure we don't keep ordering a huge amount of zinc in here. 32, let's make that 4. That one's okay, but yeah, I just don't want to be ordering. Actually, that's interesting. It looks like we are completely out of gold. How come we're so low on gold? It's an altogether different problem from what I was expecting. Where do I even make gold? I don't even know anymore. Silver. I think it's a byproduct of one of these. Oh look, we've got tons of mineral sludge. So that's definitely not our problem. Gold. You do gold. I guess you're full. No, you're not full. Purified water. That's low, but it's not impossible. Nitric wastewater. Even these are not completely full. I'm going to have to head over there. But gold is not our first priority. Copper is. So let's do the copper one first. I am going to change this to copper plate. So now we have a... Oops, that means we're ordering that. I'm going to change this to copper plate. Which has already auto-corrected, which means that I am going to remove all of that. You still need power from somewhere. So I need to bend these over like we do in so many other places effectively. How about we do that? Nope, that's not, no, stop. Do that, and you do that, and you do that, and you do that. There you go. So this partly worked, putting it on this belt, not quite in the way intended. You are going to be that, and you are going to be that. And we are going to remove all of these. And extend like so. Now, we need copper ingots and we need copper coils. So that will be 2 more of these, 1, 2, and 2 of these. Can you go there? Oh yeah. Green wire. Ooh. Need electronic circuits. Okay. Hopefully there's some green circuits still, although when they stop, as they have, they tend to dry up rather dramatically and totally. Maybe I can pinch a few from here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think copper's going to have to be upgraded to a red belt for sure. But right now, so we want copper ingots. Copper ingots, less than, say, let's start with 8,000. PQR. And copper coils. I guess 8,000 for now. S. So ingots will be, if trains on the way is less than R, then bring me ingots. Bring me copper ingots. That one. That one. So we've got ingots coming in, and this one is trains on the way. Less than S. Then bring me copper coils. So what we need to do, this doesn't need to keep coming through here. Get rid of all of that. I think I've picked up a whole bunch of machines that I don't want. Certainly don't want zinc ore. Or tin ore for that matter. I don't think I can do anything with the tin ore. Tin plate I probably do need some of. Tin ingots can go in there. So what we need is I guess we're going to need a little bit more landfill for one thing. In fact, I don't see any reason to preserve this as a green waterway anymore. I need ingots over here. I suppose... so that's red, isn't it? I don't really know if I need red, but alright, if it's red, it's red. I'm gonna speed these up. What are they at the moment? Fast filter. Alright, stack filter. And the red belt is also going to get express stack filter inserters. You are going to be copper ingots. And you also are going to be copper ingots. Okay, that's I don't want these. No. Stop. Once we get rid of that, we may as well get rid of all of these. And once again, I'm full of stuff I can't do anything with. I shouldn't need any of those machines. They should be used only by processors that do coils. I shouldn't need to be holding them myself. Okay, so this here needs to be full of coils. I'm going to guess it's probably best just to still have it come from over here. We probably could do with just yellow. And I'll still use the express stack inserters because you never know when that's going to be useful. Actually, let's do you first. You can do the now. And you can be copper coil. You can be copper coil as well. Now, where do I need this? I need it to go through there, basically. Okay. Underground. Where's my upgrade planner? It's here, isn't it? Okay. I'll upgrade this at least till the first one or two places where they get used. So there's the first split off. It's actually a double split off. Oh, I'm out of yellows now. Okay. Or maybe if I come down here, the bots can sort me out. Take a sip of my water. I think I'm waiting on a few yellows. Once I've got a few more yellows, perhaps I can go back to make sure that all this cable is complete. Oh, what's my inventory full of? Ore. Ingots. Processed copper. Iron ingots. I don't need ingots. I really don't. Okay, fine. I don't actually want to place these items in here because they're not really ideal here. I guess we've got just about all of the yellow belt that we need. It's just dumping landfill on me. Right, all of this is redundant. I don't think this water goes anywhere, no. This doesn't go anywhere either. So, how are we doing now? Quite well. Okay, I'm going to upgrade, I think that upgrade planner that I had. Yes, it does do yellow to red. Let's do that. Again, kind of just for you know, maybe the first main sort of area where we use it. Oh. I'm full of stuff again. Oops. Ingots. Let's see if I can dump these ingots over here. Where'd we get up to? Okay. Oh, okay. So they're going to supply those themselves now. Where's the next major use of copper? I'm not sure I'd call that a major use. What's this one? That also I wouldn't really call a major use. Thanks, save. It's not when I wanted you to come into effect. Down here. Maybe that will do. Now, do we have a little bit more strength in the green circuit build? Yes, I think so. Okay, good. So what's that? 20 minutes in, and all we've really done is finish off from making some adjustments from last time. You're all fast, aren't you? Good, good, good. So, yeah, those numbers look fine. I might have to order the copper cable coil on a slightly greater cycle. Angel's wire coil cable, there you go, copper, there you go. On a slightly more regular basis because it seems to be dropping quite quickly. Anyway, now what I wanted to do was set up the carbon. I actually want to set up the aluminium, but I'm going to have to set up the carbon first. So that's kind of where we got to. And apparently we still don't have any tin. So yes, that's the other thing. Do I want to go back and sort out tin? Oh, look how far Rocket Silo is ahead as well. Given that it's 1,000 and we've only got 4 silos, that's maybe all these distractions have actually taken a while. Tin. This is the tin here, right? I think our demand for tin is way outstripping our supply of it. I need to check what's going wrong there. We will get to carbon, I promise you, and aluminium and all these other processes sometime. Oh, I'm too far over. I think this is the right process. So we have plenty of mineral sludge. That's not a problem. You guys were supposed to make chunks, right? And that produces all these materials. But for some reason you've decided not to. We've got no sulfuric wastewater. Sulfuric wastewater is the waste product, right? Yes. So it's actually purified water that we're missing. And I was getting it delivered, which I decided was dumb, and now I've taken that away. Okay. You can make purified water. Do I have any of the... Yes, I do. Now, you're a different sort of water, so I guess you just need to get thrown away. And you just need to go up to here. And, well, this whole process is not even going to work anyway. What's this? That's a top-up valve. Okay. Top-up valve. Oh, top-up valve. Right. So now you're coming in here. We're getting this stuff that started to make all these other products. Whether that's a good idea or not remains to be seen. What were we making over here? Is this more tin or is it silicon? Looks like silicon, doesn't it? Yes, you're a silicon producer. We need to get rid of your stone rather urgently. That's probably this one, right? Yes, it is. So let's set your priority to 30. Brush stone. Tin. Are you growing very fast? No. You've got tons to go. What about the slag? 16k. We've only got 7k. This does actually make slag. I'm not quite sure how much faster we're making tin, which is actually why I turn this on, versus the slag at this point. These may well fill up completely without improving our situation. So I really need more of this. Hmm. 7.6. This seems very slow. I'm going to have a look at prod stats for tin. Tin ore on a minute-by-minute basis, 840, and we're consuming twice as much. Right. Okay, we need to bring this online somehow. So we need, what is it? Bobmonium and stirritite. Stirritite ore. And that's bobmonium. So these guys need to be stirritite. And these guys need to be bobmonium. Let's copy all of that. Bridge that across. We are missing some inserters here. Now, stirritite. So I need a copy of this. to go here. And I need a bobmonium one. This to come down here. You're a little on the awkward side. That's probably stopped something we need to rely on, but never mind. What are you? Ore sorting facility 2s. Do I have any on me? I do. You guys are going to be the same as that formula. That formula actually needs 2 belts to be able to come in, so I might have to move it over just a tad. Now, we need 2 belts. That's normal transport belt, so in fact, let's go copy. Like so. We definitely got that copied as well. Okay, so I need to get some of this stuff all the way over here. I don't really want to bring it down here, so spaghetti, here we come once again. Did I say something about doing carbon? How about if you came in, you can only go in one, that doesn't really help that much, does it? There's only one gap there though. I could move you up. And something like that, and then this one could be something like that, and then there's kind of a gap there now. To go there, and then on the other side of this we need, actually let's yellow, I guess. Why have you processed nothing? Because those need to be okay, and we need this belt to go straight up there. Oops. That gets rid of that stuff. Here. And we need the blue stuff. To come together with this stuff, the bobmonium. And we are going to need to upgrade this slot. The slot's probably going to have to be red to be taken seriously. And actually, let's give them 2 each, so that one can be a near. And now, with a bit of luck, we should be making tin at a slightly greater rate. These are getting very full very fast, though. You guys need to be, what are you at the moment? Fast stack filter. Okay, express stack filter. And you can do that. And you can do that. So how much have we got now? 1.8. At least we have tin. So, how are we doing? We're almost done another episode, and we've done nothing. Never mind. So I have some tin ore on me. I don't want to be carrying tin ore around. What else? I've got zinc ore. That's that one. Go in there. Anything else that I shouldn't need? Cobalt ore. That's that one. You can go in there. Crushed stirritite. Crushed bobmonium. Nickel ore of all things. Crushed stone. We should be good. Okay, carbon. I haven't forgotten you. Oh god, this thing is jammed with, yeah. That's why we're going to have to open up another row, well, column, so that I can process more iron ore. This is another thing that we needed to do. I need the nitrogen to come down here, which means I need this whole device to come up to say here. And probably means we need to do that, which means that I also need a couple of these guys, and of course we're out of the resources that we need. Let's pop up here. There should be some iron I can grab just handily close by. Oh yeah, gold was also proving to be an issue, wasn't it? Oh, that's to do with the tin shortage. But tin shouldn't be a shortage for too much longer. Where are the trains? You are sitting at supply. So that should mean that here has tons of tin. I thought we were ordering slightly earlier than this, but I guess not. We are running low on solder coils. That is a problem. Is that other product zinc? Could be. So I think we are out of tin again. No, we have tin. So which one? You want tin ingots? No. Yes, you want tin ingots. Why can't you get tin ingots? If there's so many tin, if there's plenty of tin ingots about. There's a tin ingot supply station. Alright, I need to see what's going on there. You apparently supplied tin once, and now you've given up. That's because I'm asking the wrong question. Oh no, that was the right question. It was tin ingots less than. Tin ingots less than 16 kp. And trains on the way less than P. So that's active. Your Pascal Ruther 01. And that's only the empty one. Tin ingots. Okay, so for some reason it's not ordering the tin ingots correctly, so you've got 30k. Why are you ordering these guys? Trains on the way is less than P. Then order tin ingots, tin ingots, tin ingots. We're not going to need zinc for a while, but never mind. At least it unloads at a pretty astonishingly quick rate. As soon as you depart, we have now ordered the tin ingots train. Not exactly sure what went wrong there, but bring on the tin ingots. This probably should be ordering almost immediately again. Yes, it should be. So I might just make sure that it is able to order correctly. Because I mean, we're already well below the 16k. Well, I mean, we're at 14k, so it's put 2,000 out already. That's basically what that means. So that train makes the long journey back to the ingots here. Then it will come back to here. There are ingots, so it's coming straight back. The number of ingots we have is exactly 16k, so as soon as it starts loading, more will be let through. Plates is at 31k, so it's going to stop allowing them through shortly. There you go, it's letting ingots through now. Full train, we have 500 ingots left. Oh, tin plate already. Ingots back to 900, so I'm imagining the ingots train is going back here and then is coming straight, I'm guessing that's the ingots, straight back to Pascal Ruther, which is this guy. We're only down to 11k, so I wonder how long we can keep this up for. Here we go. I would expect that this time it's going to get clear of the 16k threshold. But we are clear of it now, so yes. And the ingot train's off, 25k. 1.7k ingots, and we have cleaned shop with the amount of tin. Once again, unfortunately, so have our efforts been in vain? We've run out of space. That's pretty bad. We had the same issue with iron ore. And oh, actually, we do have the same issue with iron ore. In this case, it's because of manganese. The tin is because of the stone. The crushed stone. How far off are we from using Crushed stone, a long way. I basically need to get some more paving stones to enable that to work. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm going to come up here to carbon. I'm going to build a... Can't, so I'm not going to do that. This is where I'm going to do the aluminium. This is where I said I'd do carbon. First of all, so we're heading east, I guess. So map, we need this kind of arrangement. Maybe I'll grab this one. So that's the input, right? So for carbon, sodium hydroxide, which we can get if we have saline water. I'm fairly sure I actually have saline water now. It is one of my trains. Actually, I can probably find it here. Water, saline water. Yes, I have saline water. So I think I'm making it in so many places. If it becomes a problem, I can just add more places and stop throwing it away. So what we can do is, mind you, that's only one sodium hydroxide. Is that the best way of doing it? Sodium and pure... Oh, I don't think we have a source of sodium unless I get salt. Sodium hydroxide. Why do we need so much? Do we need like so much? Okay. No. Good grief. Sodium hydroxide. I mean, that's basically how we make all of our sodium hydroxide. So we're going to have a saline water injection for this process. Because I want sodium carbonate at the end of the day. Okay. In that case, what we're going to do is something like this. Is the traffic moving in the same direction? No, it is not. So I have to be a little bit careful about signals, but that's all right. Let's just grab that. Can't actually remember where this goes now. Does it go below that? Maybe. We can whack that in. So that'll be saline water. We only bring in charcoal. We need nitrogen as well. Oh, right. So actually, this is perhaps not what I want. Let's get rid of it after all. I want this nitrogen. Did I finish the nitrogen? No. I was going to get stone, wasn't I? I was trying to rearrange the nitrogen. So that it was actually in tanks, and then I got distracted totally. This here, I want nitrogen to be able to be picked up from a station, and it may as well be this one. So I need to be able to build a couple of petrochem gas tanks, and I need iron plate for that. And so I went up here, got completely distracted. By a fairly shocking... Well, it's got a long way to go, hasn't it? There's tin. Yeah, that's a problem. This one has iron, right? Yep. Is it just iron? Yes, it is just iron. Okay. Come on. I'm going to need a couple more pumps. I have the filter, so that's good. Let's get that red wire. You are going to be what? Empty fluid. I wonder if I've got empty fluid wagon nitrogen. I'm not sure. I do. It's equals 1. Equals 1. And we need to get some nitrogen down here. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of slow actually, isn't it? How about if... I think that's a little bit faster. Then we will need green wire. Decider combinator, one of them. And you can be, if have nitrogen, gas is greater than, say, 50,000. We're actually using a Q at the moment. Let's use R then. Holy smokes, that built up pretty fast. Then I don't think I have an empty nitrogen, so we're going to have to go and build yet another facility. I would like to add, though, that we did actually do something towards carbon. Even though this episode is coming to a halt with us building a nitrogen train, we kind of, you know, we did make some progress towards carbon. Let's see what I can do. I can only build one of those. I can build the two of those. I need another one of the U. It's just engines. I'm going to grab some stone as I come past here. Stone brick. Just so I can lay it down somewhere. It's part of the ongoing what else do we need? I don't think we need anything, we just need the one train. The ongoing stonify the place to use up our crushed stone. I should also do no, I've filled myself. Hang on, let's put these down. I'd need 3 chests if I was to do something. What am I missing for these? Oh, red circuits, okay. It's done. Okay, I need a couple of these guys. Send me, I guess, over here. To there. You also are on the wrong side, effectively. Okay. Are you going to fit in here? Hopefully. Oh, okay. Now nitrogen. We need to see what nitrogen is actually called. Oh, that says nitrogen gas, but it's giving me the wrong debug information. Petrochem. Do you have nitrogen gas that I can hover over for a moment? Gas dash nitrogen. Okay. Gas nitrogen. Alright. Color equals green. Empty. Fluid equals gas dash nitrogen. And close color And you are going to be color equals green. I guess that mod probably saves me typing all of this stuff, so I should still look at it. Close color. And you are going to go empty nitrogen, circuit condition, and then the nitrogen supply circuit condition. Sweet. And now I need to run all the way over. But what I might do is grab these guys. There you go. That's all that stone got me. Got me somewhere, but maybe not as far as I was hoping. Right, down here. Nitrogen. So, nitrogen gas. And no, wait, it has to be the empty nitrogen fluid wagon. And then we may as well have the other one as nitrogen gas. Full and this one needs to be just nitrogen, and you will be nitrogen supply, right? You're actually being ordered, or would be, if this had a condition such as trains on the way is less than R, order the empty nitrogen wagon. It's on its way. So these two should be active, these two should be inactive. Yes, it has to travel an overly long distance. And I'll just make sure everything works when it gets here, that I haven't screwed this up. Good, that appears to work. And I think we'll wrap it there, and next episode we'll finally get back to carbon and aluminium. Thanks very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.